welcome back to my channel. My name is Tekla Mkumbo. You can call me TK. I like to call myself too blessed to be stressed. Welcome on another episode. And today, I just want to remind you, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Feel free to like, share, and comment on the section down below. So let's get right into it. Okay guys, so today I just want to share with you my experience moving from Tanzania to America. Yes. So this is something that I have been thinking myself. So there are things in my life that I never thought about. One thing being me moving to abroad or living abroad. I remember after losing my dad, this thing just came out of nowhere. Okay, this is why I say God plans our lives. Okay, God already knows where we're gonna be, and like He orchestrates everything in our lives. I had no idea, I had no plans, I had no wishes of moving anywhere apart from Tanzania. So everything happened really fast. Yes. And this is something I would like to share with you to really pay attention in your life, because sometimes things happen we don't even know, we don't even understand. Okay, so personally I would like to share with someone out there that God knows your future better than your plans. You know, the plans that you make for your life, God already has plans for you. All right, so always pray to God, always stay close to God, read God's word, and sometimes He may, show you. All right, so I remember all of a sudden I was just interested to move the country and travel to America. I had never applied for the US visa before. Everything was just for the first time. And the first time I went for the application, for the interview, I was approved. And I remember my trip was scheduled in less than 2 weeks. Yes. So this is something that I've been thinking of so much, because it makes me think, why did I come to this country? Why did it happen when it happened? Why in the previous years I never thought of moving? I never thought of, leaving my country and coming to, US, because I know back in Africa, we all wish to, to come to the US, but I never thought of that. I never wished that. So I believe God has great plans for me to be in this country, and I thought I should share that with someone. And my experience in the US so far has been great. Yes. There are things that I came to see here that I never imagined of. Okay, starting from the first job I started to do, how life, how people live here, the weather, the food, the culture in general, it's just completely different from where I grew up. So for example, I can start by sharing with you the first job I landed on. I started as a caregiver. Yes, I was, employed in a house with 5 clients. They're called clients, okay, but they're patients. They have special needs. Oh my, that was the hardest job of my life. I've never done anything as hard as that. So I was taking care of those 5 patients alone. First time in my life, all right? So I was very, compassionate with these people. They needed help. So I was actually doing it, yes, first for the money, because I have a family, I have kids to take care of, I have my own bills to pay. So I needed the money, but also they needed help, you know, they needed someone to be there to help them. Because I remember one of the patients was bedridden, like she couldn't do anything. She was totally dependent on bed. I had to feed her, I had to change her diapers, I had to wash her, I had to bath her on bed. I had to do everything for her. And for the rest, I had to cook for them. I had to do the dishes. I had to clean the house. I had to do every single thing. It was exhausting. I remember there was a time I could stay in the house even for 2 weeks without even seeing outside, even without going anywhere. And I realized that was not the life for me. Yes. So I moved to another, you know, opportunities. I tried different things. I started a cleaning business, you know. This is something I'm going to share with you in another video because I don't want this one to be too long. But I started, you know, a cleaning business, and then I started, you know, life insurance. I become a licensed life insurance producer in the US. Yes, I have my certificate. And I applied for different jobs. You know, I tried different things so that I can see what other opportunities are available in this country. I didn't want to just be stuck in that one job. And that was not just the only job I did as a caregiver. I did several, okay? They were all so hard for me. Like, I can tell you, caregiving job, it's a calling. Like, you need to have a special heart to do that. All right. I realized that was not for me. I did what I could, and I was so glad when I could move from that career to something different. Okay. So I want to share this with someone out there. If you're planning to come to this country, please be prepared to start from the scratch. Okay. And be patient, because if God lets you come to this country or anywhere else, you know, where God is gonna move you, just be prepared to start afresh, because in every stage God is taking you through, there's a purpose for that. Right now, looking back on all those, you know, paths that I went through, I realize why I was going through each one of them, because there are so many lessons that I learned. Yes, so many lessons, so many things that I learned, so many people that I met, and it opened up a different world for me. You know, it exposed me. And that reminds me about I think it's the Bible verse in Genesis chapter 26 verse 3, where God tells Abraham to live in the foreign land, you know, as a foreigner, and God will bless him and his, you know, his generations to come. So that has been the word that I walk with in this foreign land. I always ask God to bless me in this foreign land, because it is written in his word that we should move from our mother's land to a foreign land, and God is going to be with us, and he will bless us in this foreign land. We will, you know, conquer everything. We will rule over everything, us and our generations to come. Okay, so that has been my strength, that has been my pillar, that has been giving me the courage to go after different opportunities, and I will still move forward. I will still go after any opportunity that God speaks to me about, because I know he said in his word that he will bless me in the foreign land. So if you're, you know, in diaspora, or you're thinking to move, have that word with you. You know, move with courage, knowing that God said in his word that it is written in his word, he will bless you in that foreign land, because he ordered you to move from your land to a foreign land so that he can bless you in that foreign land. Okay. All right. So I thought I should share that today. so that you may know there's a different world out there, and God can decide to move you anytime to anywhere that He wants you to be. Be obedient, move, start afresh, be humble, and let God lead your ways. Okay? Till next time, stay blessed. By the best.